Hello, ripe apple from the fridge. You are yummy today, friends. We're going to talk about some juicy $1 million Bitcoin. Would you like a $1 million Bitcoin? We're going to speak about it today. I've got some deeper philosophy for you, friends. You see, crypto investors, they will literally do everything but buy and hold. And I do mean everything. They'll fondle their soap. They'll curve their back. They'll wear crumpled slippers. They'll drink room temperature orange juice. They'll wear brown leather shoes on a Saturday morning for a non-formal wedding event or some type of event before 11 a.m. Everything. Why? I want to know why, man. Why do you hate winning? The answer's here. There's something about the path to buy and hold that people just don't like. I don't know what it is, man. And it's the only one that works. I can give you thousands of on-chain addresses, but people still choose to fondle their soap in the shower. We're going to explore this together, okay? We're going to look at this, all right? We're going to read this together. Crypto investors will do everything but buy and hold for the long term. They refuse to believe in my long-term prophecies. They will. Let's go this. Number one, leverage trade. 95% failure rate. That's right, 95% people. Actually, you won't believe the real number. The real number for crypto is when people open up their leverage trading account, 99%, that's right, have less money in 12 months from when they open compared to when they start. I'm not joking. 99%. And it's also a disgusting number for the 24-month mark. Now, if this was like the S&P 500 and boomer world, okay, you can make the case, well, you're only missing out on like 7% per year, which isn't the end of the world. You can try to make it. But crypto grows so fast, your opportunity cost is huge. Phenomenal. You're missing out on 500% because you went and chased your soap in the shower. Number two, farming airdrops. This is another trap. Unfortunately, people do it. I don't know why. I think it's because the certainty of getting the airdrop makes people feel relieved deep inside their heart. They feel like, oh, I'm getting money and I'll be able to sell right away. This is a trap as well, okay? What I've seen is, I've done the research. You can go do it yourself. Everybody goes and spends hours and hours and hours and effort to go farm the airdrops. So much effort, man. Do you know what you can be doing in that time? One, you could be working another job, firstly. Two, you could be DCAing more. Three, you could be looking for stuff to sell around the house. Okay? Four, you could be adding other bags. Five, you could just be buying and holding. There's so many things you could be doing except wasting your time in that. And, unfortunately, friends, there's no low-hanging fruit that stays around long enough. You know, your sweet little cherries that just hang low, okay? Those sweet low-hanging cherries. Everyone knows about the airdrops, all right? What's going to happen is the frequency of the airdrops is going to slow down. You're seeing Arbitrum. Everyone's going, oh my God, free money. These are so rare, man. Arbitrum's been gone for 2 years. You telling me you're going to go farm everything and wait every 2 years for a decent airdrop? You're going to miss out on 20 to 30 to 40 X's because you're farming this little poo-poo peanut airdrop. And by the way, if you go and check the conditions for a lot of the airdrops, you have to do volume. Volume with money, most of you don't have. I can go flip around 100K, buy, sell, do volume rebuild. I can go waste my time doing that up and down, throw it in one little wallet, who cares? You can't do that. You've only got between 5 and 25,000, right? You see, Uniswap, baby doll, cut pumpkins, Uniswap charges 0.3% fee every time you buy. So if you buy, that's a 0.3% fee. And then sell, 0.3%. Yeah, there's different pools. And yeah, you can do 0.1s, whatever. You're going to be paying slippage and fees. You're losing money over time. Okay? So if you're trying to do a volume, let's say you're trying to make up volume and do transactions and you've got $10,000, By the time you rack up like a 3% fee, you've spent $300, baby doll friend, pumpkin cherry pie. You've already given $300 away to try and get this stupid imaginary airdrop that may or may not come. Not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. And it's all because they just don't know how to buy and hold. Number 3, ICO begging. There was a time and place for ICOs, just like how there was a time and place to do farming airdrops. But ICOs, they're dying, man. They're dying. ICOs were around in 2017, 2021. Every retail knows it. There are no plebs to buy the opens on Uniswap listings. They're all gone. They all lost their money. The grifters grifted. They exploited the people. It's one of the reasons why I have this channel. To share with you friendship and kindness. To show you, hey, you do have a paladin out there wearing armor with fluffy slippers and a big shield with a smiley face emoji on it. Okay? We do exist out there, and I'm here to throw you a bone. So, begging for ICOs, you're going to hear about that one person. There's always that one person, friends. Just like there's always that one person that wins the feature at the casino. There's always that one or two. That's why people do it. Don't rely on it. ICOs, waste of time. I'm just going to use the word scam because it's so easy to just put them in that category, okay? Because you're going to get scammed for your time. It's not asymmetric reward for you. It's inverse of that, okay? You're going to get an exponential poopy experience. So, number 4 is yield farming. Okay, so I've gone through so many videos here. If you don't understand why yield farming is basically scamming you, then you got no idea, all right? And in a nutshell, this is the reward curve for crypto over time. People think we're going to do 1000x and then 500x and then 200x and then 100x. That's what people think is going to happen over time. But unfortunately, if you live in the real world, which is what I do, and I'll traded many conditions where low-hanging fruit gets eaten, it goes like this: 1000x, 20x, 2x. That's what happens, okay? So the effort required over time for the gains becomes more and more, and you get smaller gains. Yield farming returns will get exponentially smaller. You only get your nice 6-week campaigns to make you 20%, all this other jizz, up, down, left, right, poo-poo face stuff. You only get that because crypto is growing exponentially and people are FOMOing. There's a time and place for that, and it's not now. And I'll tell you right now, put your pants back on and straighten your back. You only get the high APR because it's towards the end of a euphoric phase anyway, right? People are happy to borrow money and pay exuberant rates for them because they're trying to make like a 400% in like a month elsewhere. 4x, 5x, things have gone 10x. That's why. And you're sitting there with your cute little 12% over a 6-week campaign. But by the time your thing is done, it's a bear market. The wave's gone. You didn't buy the deep value opportunities. You sat there collecting yield on your poopy little stablecoin portfolio. All of these paths lead to ruin for 95% of people. Very easy. It's just the same as leverage trading, okay? Buy and hold wins. That's it. Buy and hold wins. I still have my juicy apple sitting on the table looking at me right now, but I'm going to finish this video for you, friends. You see, have you heard of a man named Georgie? Georgie boy Gammon, very intelligent man, okay? George understands the entire Federal Reserve monetary fiat Ponzi system. I spent hours and hours learning all the assets, liabilities, all this stuff, right? I've watched all of his videos. But it's very interesting, right? Because this is going to be the substance of my video, baby doll friends. You're going to have to just get in my shoes, okay? So, how come there are 2 smart people out there? There's Georgie boy. Georgie, very intelligent, very hardworking, ran his own businesses, bought the low in the GFC, in property, killed it. But he's bearish right now. He's not gig along. He's got some US treasuries, right? He's still waiting, okay? And he considers like Bitcoin a small hedge, right? A hedge insurance. And then Mr. Arthur Hayes, aka King Coconut, okay? Mr. King Coconut is an absolute boss. All right? So he understands deeply the fiat monetary system as well, okay? We all know what I'm talking about, all right? But I'm a peanut brain. These guys are smarter. But how come Mr. Arthur Hayes, why did he conclude You got to go gig along, risk on. And how come Sir Georgie boy did not conclude that? You have to think here with me, all right? There are two smart people, both hardworking. By the way, Arthur's a billionaire, all right? Bought Bitcoin early, ran BitMEX, billionaire, all right? But George is very successful. So I just want you to think with me, why? Well, here's the answer. The answer is Arthur understands people, all right? Arthur understands the casino. Arthur understands the psychology of people now, today. Arthur could see that there is a demand for Bitcoin and an alternative currency and people allocating money there. George, right? If he saw what we saw, he probably could understand it. But I would say George is more traditional approaching, right? Free markets, liberty, more towards a gold is there as insurance. Now, George understands Bitcoin 100%. He does understand it. But we know what the charts are doing, friends. Risk is going on. Okay, something is changing in the mindset of the collective brains of neural network of everyone in the world. Okay, they're starting to buy our imaginary crypto coins. All right, it's something to think about. Now, obviously, I'm on the side of Arthur. All right, we have peanut brains here. We can see the trends of people. Everyone's saying, "Hey, this complicated monetary system and all these the Fed and all these bailouts and everything that's going on." People are obviously responding to the need for Bitcoin here. Okay. So this is where you got to sit in the unknown, right? So Georgie will sit and he will go through every new program that the Fed does, and he will show you, why it's risky, why it's a scam, etc. But Arthur, he'll write you a nice article going, look, and by the way, it's the same message I say. The message is this, friends. We don't know what the next crisis is going to be. We don't know when it's going to occur. But we do know they're going to print money. And crypto, right, with the Bitcoin label, is a bucket of water. And there is a bigger bucket of water. And here are all these drops coming in. You're throwing this bucket of water in, okay? We know that's happening, okay? This is what the punt is. Our punt is that all this fiat flowing around the world is eventually going to land in our bucket, okay? So that's why we are long, okay? This is the fundamental difference. They both understand it. So if you listen to my videos, you'll see me. I'll mention time and time again. Many times in history, there will be two investors who look at the same information, but they'll come to different conclusions of how you should react, all right? So, and also just to let you know, I got bullish before Mr. Arthur as well. Okay, so look at this crypto secret, friends. So you understand this. You go, okay, I'm long. I'm here for the game. Asymmetric risk reward. Let's go. But you still got to know a secret, all right? The secret is banana emojis are the key, all right? Look at this. Here's a crypto secret for you, friends. Each cycle, we have a crypto invention that sparks the bull run. I've got to keep reminding you of this, all right? I have to, okay? In 2012, we had the Bitcoin clones fair launch. You had Litecoin, etc., right? 100x, 400x, they came. In 2016, 4 years later, Ethereum was used for ICOs. All right, so Ethereum was out for a year, then everybody started launching the ICO scams. That was the new tech. Then in 2020, another 4 years, Uniswap caught traction. All right, so Uniswap started getting used with MetaMask. We're like, wow, we could swap assets directly with pools. Uniswap is one of the greatest inventions ever, by the way. I'm going to make a full video about why it's the greatest. It is absolutely insane. This changed the way I think about the whole world, all right? What's the next crypto tech wave? I don't know what it is. And you don't either. But I'm telling you right now, we don't know what it is because it ain't being used right now. It's out there somewhere. Someone's thinking about it, making it. We just know what it is. So that's why I'm saying we're a bit early. And what I mean by that is, how does that translate to a portfolio, baby dolls? That translates to a portfolio by telling you to stay long in your core portfolio. Do not start rotating to chase little garbage China coin narratives, AI coins. They're all garbage. Stay with your strong core portfolio. HEX, Pulse Chain, Chainlink, DeFi, NFT, whatever it is you believe is core, stay with your core, all right? Because it's not time. You know when it's time, you'll know when it's time, all right? We ain't there yet, baby doll friends. And look at this cute little peppy for you, friends. Okay, so another warning, all right? There's so many pitfalls. Honestly, friends, I really want you to make it by yourself, but now that I go through how many pitfalls there are in crypto, I'm like, oh my God, now I know why everybody fails. Wow. I have a gift. I'm sharing it with you. All right. And keep your pants on. So, warning. Dog poop alert. If you have less than $10,000 in your crypto portfolio, you must avoid the retailer influencer trap for portfolio selection. Friends, I'm telling you right now, must. Not you may, must. All right. Absolutely must. This is like a necessity. All right. This is a dangerous trap. All right. If you buy overbloated layer 1 and influencer coins expecting a 2021 narrative to repeat, you are going to face the Grim Reaper. Do not do this, friends. Don't do this, please. All right? Please, please, please. Had an influencer out there. Look, I'm not here to call out any influencer name per se. I didn't care about them. They're already popular and they made a lot of money. I don't care. I'm not chasing them for clout. See, I'll remove their names. I don't care about them. I want you to see that. Look. Sometimes I'm trying to get in your shoes because I'm in your shoes as well. We want answers. We want to confirm a trend. We want to see what worked in the past and then repeat it again. I understand. But what you don't know is the new people coming into crypto, they're not as stupid as you think they're going to be. All right. I'm telling you that now. They did not chase bleeding edge technology like the first 2 to 3 cycle people chased for Bitcoin, 2012, 2016, 2020. Do you understand me? This is now 4th cycle iteration people. They think things through, all right? They're not going to FOMO as hard as you believe. That's what I want you to understand. By the way, when I use this Twitter emoji, this is huge disrespect. So I'm telling you right now, I don't want to see you buying this trash portfolio, okay? Trash. This is not homework. This is... If you ever see someone post this portfolio, what they basically mean is they go, hey, I want to give you a cookie cutter list of brands to increase my follower count, keep my clout up, and I don't want to take any risks because I've got a lot of followers to lose. That's what it basically means, all right? They're playing it safe. But we're here to win, right? If you don't want to get hit in the ring, step out of the ring. Someone else will fight. We're here to fight. This portfolio, okay? Yeah, it might go up a bit, but how much are you going to make? And what are you actually going to do? Do you even know any of these, what these ecosystems are going to do? NEAR, Matic, UP. You have no idea. BNB, old news, man. Old news. Layer 1 chains. Layer 1's old news. It's 2021 narrative. You're going to have to think differently. Luckily for you, you got a deep value investor who's actually here and who doesn't mind being a baby doll friend for you. So, despite knowing these long-term targets, you will also see me just say, like, just because like I like playing in the game, I'll tell you, well, like, you know, if we stop here and we go down from here, it's kind of okay, right? But just because when the candles are going up and the fundamentals are strong, it's very easy to believe, yes, the fundamentals mean we should be much higher. Well, look, man, welcome to markets. It doesn't go up like that. Up, down, left, right. So look, we definitely felt signs of euphoria and happiness seeing HEX price go to 12 cents. Right, we did. So it could be a silver news event where people just be like, hey, there's no more new buyers left to buy on this Pulse Chain Testnet version 3 release. All right, but remember, it's a small step, friends, in our journey. We're still going to do well. Pulse Chain, PulseX will do well along HEX. Please read my notes. We're going to HODL. Look, if you just zoom into my notes, look at this. Even if we go down from here, that's why I'm just preparing you ahead of time. Even if this happens, I know this sucks. Even if you go down to 4 cents or something. I know you don't like that number. I don't either. But I'm just saying, hey, we got testnet version 3. Pulse Chain is soon. HEX rallied 600% off the low. It showed us that it's still alive. We are still strong and there's friendship. All right, so don't forget those. When the price goes up, makes you feel good. Don't be someone like this. Wallet D5C. All right, Wallet D5C has been emergency end staking himself. As soon as we hit 12 cents, Wallet D5C, literally emergency end staked, paid a $553,000 US penalty just to FOMO exit. Just to be like, give me my money, right? I went through, I'm like, D5C, I remember that name. You know what I did was, look at this. Toilet paper hand syndrome. Probably doesn't know what Pulse Chain is. Has 9 million HEX out in 2028. But, okay, I actually profiled this person before. I recognize the name, right? At one point, here you go, this middle point, Wallet D5C had 22.8 million HEX total, all right? This is from September 2022. See, I remember this wallet. I'm like, I remember this name. Went and checked it. I'm like, oh, this person's been emergency end staking for ages. They are emergency end staking so much. Now, you might say to me, oh, but they made money. I don't care about them, friends. I care about you. I put this in front of you to show you, all right, this is not the way for you to win. I don't care about this person. They already hurt themselves. I don't care. It's like if you're showing, let's say you're in high school and you're a teacher and you got to show everyone the dangers of drink driving. If you show someone drinking alcohol and getting in an accident, you're not there to embarrass that driver. You're saying, hey, this driver's already screwed himself up. He's in jail for 30 years for killing a family. I care about you. Don't make this mistake. That's what I'm doing here. I'm putting it in front of your face so you can see. Forget this anonymous person. They're done with themselves. They hate winning. Don't be like this person, all right? This emergency end stake is huge, all right? This is enormous, okay? This penalty in the top left, by the way, 4.4 million HEX. When HEX hits $1, right, this person's penalty is $4.4 million vanished. Vanished because of paper hands, you know? And you're going to think, oh, but what if HEX $1 doesn't come? All right. What if it does come? What if the world doesn't end? What if Vladimir Putin's new cheesecake, yeah, everybody's lactose intolerant. What if they use a different type of milk, lactose intolerant milk, and everyone can eat the cheesecake and there's no World War III? What if that happens? Maybe that happens, friends, in 2-3 years. When people see how high Bitcoin is, they don't say, oh man, it was so worth it selling at $8 when I first discovered it because it was such a long wait. They don't say that. I'm trying to help you. The regret will kill your soul. I promise you that. All right. It will. Don't make that mistake. Or write it to zero with me. That's the bet. That's what we're here for. It's either going to zero or we're going up. Now, I'm going to remind you, long-term hodling, this approach is critical to your success. There's no in between, friends. I'm telling you right now. All right. There is no in between. We're going to do the dramatic zoom in for this. There is no in between. Do you understand me? Read my beak. We're quacking here. There is no such thing as I'll do a bit of short term and a bit of long term. Doesn't happen for 95% of people. All right. I've noticed, not even me noticing, this is just the stats. 95% of people do not know how to manage risk. Okay. They take way too much risk in the short term and they don't hold long enough. So if I'm speaking to a forum of 1,000 people, which is what I am, I don't care about the top 40 who are going to kill it. I don't care about you guys. You're going to kill it anyway. I care about the bottom, the downtrodden of society. All right. That's what I care about. You have to become a peanut brain. You have to hold at all costs. That's how you make it. All right. That's actually how you make it. No leverage. Rule number 1. Rule number 2, hold at all costs. Do you understand me? Okay. And when the red candles come, people are going to call me stupid, just like they do every single bear market. Every time the red candle comes down, they go, oh, you're stupid. I'm losing money. This is a scam. Yeah. You get out. You're a little toilet paper hand. You're a little cuck. You're in an open relationship. Your girlfriend bangs all the dudes. You're not allowed to bang anyone. And you got to cook for her on the weekends. Go to the side. Leave the peanut brains here. All right. HEX pumped 600% off its low. This was my prophecy. Look at this. All right. I told you Mr. Gunnyboo would return. And he did. Okay. 600% later. I literally have made videos on YouTube here saying green candles make you smarter. All right. Red candles send everyone cuckoo and crazy. And then the green candles come and everyone's like, oh, look at this. He literally said, Mr. Gunnyboo. All right. By the way, if you're out there, I will still shout you out, sir. This has to be a lesson. Mr. Gunnyboo is staked. He did not hurt himself. All right. These are just his words. This is a man going insane, but he did not click sell. He's got 15 years worth of stakes. He's got multi-generational wealth. I'm just trying to remind you of this. Okay. Mr. Gunnyboo. This is how he felt on the red candles. I will never, ever put a single dollar into HEX again. This is how much I distrust the current trajectory of this asset. He's basically just describing the red candle. And I was telling you when he was saying this, I was like, man, I know everyone's upset, but you guys are angry because we have a red candle in the monthly, right? And look what happens. Now we have 2 green monthly candles. And he says, I'm not going to lie. HEX staking saved my behind. Long-term game. There you go. There you go, friends. This is my prophecy, friends. Look, how long are you going to sit here and ignore this? Because we only get one shot at this, all right? I already made it in the last cycle. I don't know how many more there's going to be for you, all right? This is my prophecy. Can't be questioned with. Can't be reasoned with. It can't even be understood. The prophecy just is. And that's how it will always be. Imagine, friends, selling an asset down 97% and then bragging on Twitter. Profit is profit, right? These people sold like 500 million HEX combined, okay? And then they all sold and we pumped 600%, all right? Straight line, okay? So these people dumped. They dumped and they quit. The four poopy horsemen. But I want you to know, it doesn't matter how big they are. There's always more people coming in, all right? The end of the day, friends, after everything you've seen, you never ever forget. These people, they can dump and they can quit on crypto and our assets, but they can't quit our friendship. Tell your mum and dad that you love them, friends. I'll catch you next time.